Please remove any tight clothing. Remove any object from your mouth, for example, gums, candies, or loose dentures. It is preferable to perform the test in a seated upright position. Don't lean forward and don't cross your legs or feet. We're going to use a nose clip. If the nostrils are not blocked, it is easy to make a technical error that invalidates the results. Hold the spirometer with both hands. Make sure your mouthpiece is inserted well into your mouth beyond the teeth, and seal your lips around it, so to ensure that air cannot escape from the sides of your mouth. Keep your fingers away from the other end of the turbine, so that you do not block the air. Take a deep breath in, then blow into the mouthpiece hard and as fast as you can. Pretend you are blowing up the candles on your birthday cake. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. Try to keep blowing for at least 6 seconds. At the end, take another deep breath in. Try not to cough, but if it happens, try again.
A peak flow meter measures how fast and hard you can blow the air out of your lungs. Before each use, make sure the sliding marker is at the bottom of the numbered scale. Stand or sit up straight with your chin slightly lifted and look straight ahead. Keep this position for the entire time. Blow out and empty your lungs as much as possible. Breathe in deeply to completely fill your lungs with air. Put the mouthpiece between your teeth and close your lips tightly. Do not put your tongue on the mouthpiece. Blow out as hard and fast as you can through the mouthpiece. The sliding marker will move up the scale. Look at the number on the meter to see where the marker stopped. Repeat the steps and measure your peak flow 3 times. Record the highest number you reached. Be sure to reset the meter to 0 before each time that you blow into the meter. Keep a record of your peak flow number around the same time each day for 2 weeks while you are feeling well. The highest number is called your personal best peak flow. Your asthma action plan will use your peak flow numbers and give instructions on how to treat your asthma based on your symptoms and peak flows.
Hello Gemma, how are you? It's Martin, come on in. Gemma, I need to have a listen to your chest. Would you mind coming around here, please? Nice deep breaths in and out. Very good.
We're going to do an allergy test on Gemma. I'm going to ask her to sit with her back to me, and we're going to draw a little grid on the back. And when we draw our grid on the back, we're going to add a little allergen to each one. A little bit tickly, Gemma. And each square is going to represent a different allergen. And these are little allergens that are diluted. And as they are diluted, they will start to react with the skin. And each allergen is going to be scraped into the skin. As it is scraped in, it starts to produce antibodies with the skin. And as it produces antibodies with the skin, a number of chemicals are released from the cell, the main one being leukotriene and histamine. And it is histamine that we are going to be concerned about. Now we are doing the dust mite, grass pollen, tree pollen, various different moulds, cat and dog. And we note that Gemma has a cat, so we'll put a little X beside that. We're then going to do some of the foods. The reason why is that especially small children tend to have food allergies that induce wheezing. So that would be the reason why we would do that. Now we have almost all these placed on her back, and we are now going to scrape them very gently into the system. We will wait 10 minutes and we'll see what happens. What we're looking for is a tiny little wheel. And we use positive and negative. Always for testing you would use a control. The control in this case is going to be a positive and negative histamine. And we will measure against a control, a known control. So a little tiny scrape, and then we're going to dry it, and we're going to wait 15 minutes. How you doing? You all right? Good girl, well done. On looking at Gemma's results here, we can see very clearly that she is positive to dust mite, cat and grass pollen. What we need to do is to speak to Mom about reducing the aeroallergens and talk about the possible removal of the cat outside rather than inside. Dust mite is very, very easy to minimise exposure by getting anti-dust mite bedding, by decluttering the room, by damp dusting, various different techniques for getting a room clean, because what is happening is the dust mite is causing the airways to tighten.
Thank you.